21 years ago, this wonderful church was in danger of being taken down. So we stepped in, some of us in the community, and asked if we could run it as a community space. And we were able to do that. And our first goal has always been to make this place affordable, welcoming, and we wanted it to be run by the people who use it.
Ralph Shaw and the Vancouver Ukulele Circle has been here at St. James Hall having their circle, or what we like to call Rogalele. Everybody has a fabulous time.
You cannot find venues where you can have 150, 200 plus, that many people in a room all playing ukuleles together. You cannot do that in most places.
We often have the artists comment about how fantastic the acoustics are in the hall.
It's a large yet intimate venue. It's central enough that people come from White Rock, they come from East Vancouver, Delta. I really hope we can save this place and keep it going the way it is.
The Rogue Folk Club is one of our anchor tenants, and we're just so pleased to have them.
And we've been doing 50 shows a year, plus 10 dances and 12 ukulele nights for the last couple of years as well. So 70-something shows a year. I don't think any community centre has got a venue that's viable. I mean, this isn't a gymnasium, it's an auditorium. It's adaptable into a dance format or cabaret style. Where else can you find those beautiful arches?
The Vancouver Youth Symphony has been here longer than we've been here. And they are the training ground for young people to become good musicians, and indeed many of them actually end up performing for the Vancouver Symphony Orchestra. And they have rehearsals here, concerts here, and you come on a Saturday morning and the sound of all those instruments by these young people is just so wonderful to hear. And when there's a dance, we just move everything out and the joint just gets hopping.
We danced here after having danced in several halls that didn't work for us.
We've danced for the last 25 years at many halls in Vancouver, and this hall has just what we need, so we're very happy to have it.
St. James has a real sense of history about it. When you walk in, you just go, this is fabulous. We love the wooden floor. You know, in the city with everything so modern and concrete, it's really refreshing to have a beautiful place like this to dance.
The ambiance is good, the sound is good, the feeling in the hall is good.
We would definitely have problems finding another hall that we could afford.
I don't know if we'd be able to continue. Not only do we dance here, but we store our sound equipment here. We can't do that in other places. You should come here and dance, because then you will be alive.
What's life without children? Children are so much a part of St. James Community Square. We have a lot of programs that are tailored to kids in the neighborhood and indeed in the city and the whole region. We've got Phoenix Gymnastics, which has been here since the day we opened, and they provide just a wide range of gym activities. And when you come in the building, you're going to hear so many laughing, screaming, happy children jumping, and it's just a wonderful thing.
Always busy. It's difficult to get into classes. I think that it would be difficult to replace.
We really need this location. I would hate for anything to happen to it. We do have another location, but it is jam-packed there. We have in both locations up to 1,200 children on our waiting list. If we didn't have this space, the 400 children plus that come here, we would have nowhere for them to go.
We also provide something that the city desperately needs. We have a daycare and we have a Japanese preschool. And those two things, provide spaces that are just in such demand in the city, and we're happy that we can, be part of providing that. We host Alcoholics Anonymous, Gamblers Anonymous, Al-Anon, sexually abused survivors, single mom support groups. If people feel a need to have a place where they can come and talk and help each other and support each other, we want to support them. And in some cases, we provide the space for free if a group can't afford it. And we make a point of making it a very safe space, so they don't have to come by a front desk. They come in their own door. They have their own key. They have the sense of anonymity that their name implies. But unfortunately, this wonderful community space is now under threat. The United Church, which owns the building, is moving on, and they've offered us the first right of refusal to purchase it, and we're in the midst of negotiations. But as you can imagine, a place like this is incredibly expensive. We're going to need help from the community, from the users, from hopefully some philanthropists, and we really need help from the city. And we were trying to imagine if the city wanted to recreate what we already have at St. James. They'd have to go out and buy a lot. They'd have to create a building of this magnitude. They'd have to hire staff and pay them. They'd have to do constant renovations and constant servicing charges. And you know what? We do all those things. For the city to step in and help us, it would be the biggest bargain in history for them. They'd pay to help us purchase it, and we take care of all the costs after that.